Hi friends, welcome back. And today we are going to discussing about how to use AI tool in our automation testing. Okay. First example I'm going to show for ChatGPT. Okay, we can see for some couple of things. Okay, apart from ChatGPT, what are the things we can able to use? Okay, entire these things. What are the things I'm going to show you that which one? Okay, one is ChatGPT and another one is Copilot. Okay, and another one is Cursor, okay, Cursor AI, okay. These are the three things, okay. And here is basically Copilot. You can see right, VS Code Editor. This is default will be there, okay. If you open this, Copilot will be visible, okay. This in case if you are not able to see, update with the latest code, okay. It will give you for Copilot here. Default it will be come under VS Code Editor, okay. No need to bother about like how we can able to do under. In case if you are not able to see here also, you can search with the plugins. This is the extension location. Here also you can search with the Copilot. Okay. This Copilot will work you for all the places. Okay. How it will work and we can able to discuss one by one. Okay. Okay. This Copilot. Oh, okay. This is also one kind of AI tool. Okay. ChatGPT is by default it will be there. Okay. This is having for paid version and full version. Okay. Paid version if you click for asking to update, you can use for any browser. ChatGPT. See, whenever you open ChatGPT comes like this. Okay, I have already used a couple of places because my project is required to use it the ChatGPT to complete in sprint automation purpose. Okay, why chat any AI tool why we want to use? First of all, right? Most of the companies also recommended to do for some automation using for any AI tool nowadays. Okay, because we can able to do in sprint of automation, and one is and second one while doing like framework creation and all also we can able to use, and also in case if you are struggling in the middle of that, that also you can able to do. Okay. In this case, I'm going to take the first option is ChatGPT. This is basically it is not inbuilt of any tool, and even you can able to inbuilt also. Okay, here you can see ChatGPT it is there. I have added for my plugin as well. Okay, you can able to do plugin. Well, this is basically it will come for VS Code only. Okay, VS Code only it will by default will be there. Okay, you can able to get it for Copilot and ChatGPT. Both the things you can able to use it. Okay, if you are using ChatGPT here I want to create create playwright with TypeScript project. Can you provide basic framework? Okay, if you enter it will take the record. Okay, and it is basically it required to so first time you need to add for all that configuration API token like you need to log in into that chat GPT. Okay, after you log in into chat GPT, there is the setting will be there. Okay, it will ask you some login. Okay, inside the settings you need to create one API token. That API token you have to merge, then only it will work. Okay, this is the one using here. Okay, there is another one easy code. Okay, easy code also working with the same chat GPT type. Okay, but this also work as expected for the chat GPT. This is a easy code. This is also one kind of thing like when you add the plugin, if you go here and if you use for See here, ChatGPT easy code. Okay, this is the plugin you have to install. Once you install, it will comes to here. You need to restart your system, not system, this particular ID, or you can close and you can able to reopen. Okay, then it will give you for some login methodology, like you can able to use for your personal email ID, Gmail or something, and you can able to log in into the application. Once you logged in, it will come here how you, I just now I mentioned the same concept. You need to provide it and it will give you for all the basic information. I have some issue of my particular easy code. Otherwise, I can show this as well. Okay, but there is something problem. It is happen. Apart from that, if you go for here, right here, if you ask the same question which we have asked here, okay, and copy paste and enter. If you enter, it will provide for TypeScript configuration, playwright test runner, and folder structure for the organization. Simple text. Okay, it will give you some of the things like how you can able to create. Okay, installing commands also it will provide which command you have to do. First, you need to create a folder directory and you need to convert that. This is basically using for command prompt. Okay, then you need to install this all the things. Once you have installed everything, then you need to set up with the tsconfig.js file. Okay, once you created, see these all the things, it is given for extension for that. Okay, then again it is giving for project structure. Okay, this particular project you can see the structure they are provided. Simple structure we have asked for simple, because of that it is given like a first playwright test demo and src folder. Inside the src we are creating first test folder and pages utilities. Okay, this is a helpers. And playwright.config.ts file it is there, tsconfig.js file it is there, package.json, and you can able to divide that pages and you can able to create reusable. Okay, these are simple. If you use for environment and all, like how it will be there and everything it is provided. Okay, the execution directory also it is provided, just you need to copy paste into that location and you need to create it. Once you create, you can see page objects also it is done, right? Once you run, automatically it will run. Okay, let's see whether we can able to do it or not. Okay, now I'm going to creating one project, AI automation. Okay, this is basically I'm showing for playwright stuff. Okay, uh, you can use for any language. Maybe you can think it only it will support VS Code type or playwright only. No, it will support for Selenium also. Okay, it will give you for all the commands and everything. Now I have created here. Okay, now once you go into here, first it will ask you to make a directory and we are in the directory, and then we need to use for this particular command, right? Now I'm going to use it here terminal and I'm doing for that. Okay, see it is done for package, and then we need to do for, okay, now it is doing for TypeScript stuff. Now see node modules came. Okay, now I'm going to installing for playwright. Now again playwright. So it is installing for Chrome, Firefox, WebKit. Okay, it will all the do that. Okay, it's a simple example. I'm going to show how much fast we can able to do. Okay, in case if you are facing any problem, that error message we need to copy paste into that particular location. Then automatically it will provide some suggestions. We need to copy paste and we need to rerun. Like this, we can able to reduce the automation efforts manually doing all the things. Okay, even we can able to achieve 100% automation in sprint. This will help you more. See, comparing to this, we have for another one. Copilot, and also uh, another one is cursor. These are the two tools also presented. We can able to see that as well. Okay. And now we are getting okay done. And then we need to create the test TS file. Okay, we are creating. This is basically doing for manually one by one. Okay, human effects we are using, and we are copy pasting and creating and everything we are doing by using our copy paste concept. Okay, now this is a structure we are trying, right? SRC folder. Okay, now we need to create SRC. Okay, inside the SRC we need to create the test folder. Okay, inside the test SRC again we need to create the pages. Okay, inside that we need to create for this as well. Okay, utils. Now after this we need to use the config file. These are the things are presented or not. Okay, we don't have, and this is my playwright config I'm going to creating. See here we got some error. Okay, and I'm going to copying this entire things. Now I say okay. Now you can see, and here some error message it is showing, right? We can able to exclude or we can able to continue. We have question mark, right? Whether it will, if you create any file in example, okay, spec, whether it will work or not. We need to see, right? Now where we need to create, this is a test file, spec file. Spec files are under test folder. Okay, in this test, we are going to create the file that is example.ts file, and if you copy this code and paste it, see it is able to working fine. Okay, and see even this error message got resolved as well. Okay, because we are not able to done for any testing, that is the reason it is going with some error. Okay, now pages you want to example.page.ts. You have to create under the pages location. This particular page we need to create, right? For this again I'm creating for page.ts file under my pages. Okay, I'll copy my code and I'll keep it here. Okay, save it. And now you can see it package.json we need to use. This is a scripting. Okay, if you go for package.json, it is there. Okay, under the scripts here you need to use, this is the commands. Okay, now I'm going to use for these codes and keep it in here and save, and you need to use the format and then save. Okay, once you save you can see this is the command for running. Okay, now I'm going to here using npm run test. So it is running, it is got one got passed. Okay, like this we can able to do for automation. Okay, there's a faster, right? Comparing to normal way, we are done for all the things, setuping and everything we have done, right? And if you see my package dot config also, my Chrome browser and everything it is presented. Okay, it is working 100%. In case if you want to change something, okay, uh, now I want to create new file with the login. Okay, provide some sample code. Okay, if you use like this, it is asking, it is providing for using page object model. It is created for login, and there is a login related stuff and login data and is logged or not. Okay, once it is done, we are creating a test under the login spec, and we are creating the those test related stuff. And here we need to do one thing. Okay, uh, these locators we need to work. Okay, without, if you are not working properly, then it will fail. Okay, once it is done, see, even it is provided for all the things and optional enhancement. We are not asked, but still it is providing some enhancement. Okay, what kind of enhancement it is providing? You need to use for dot environment. Okay, dot environment, the file we can able to store the data, right? For this we need to install this plugin. Again, it is providing for login.spec.ts file. Under that, we need to use this particular command, and then we need to use the files. Okay, in the login side, we need to create the dot environment file in this particular one. Okay, we'll see. First, I'll create for under the pages login dot, same thing I'm going to copy paste. Okay, pages. Okay, now my code will copy for anyone, anything. Okay, now I saved it. Okay, now after that we need to copy login spec. Okay, this is my login spec code. Save, and then it is asking for additional. Okay, this is the plugin we need to install. Copying this in a plugin and pasting into terminal and installing. Okay, now I installed. Okay, next case is we need to create a .env file. Okay, I'm copying this naming and clicking here, the last. Okay, the down I'm creating. Okay, clicking a new and .env. Okay, under that env I'm going to copying this file names and keeping here. Okay, save. After that, we need to copy these two things under login spec. We provided here and save. Okay, and I need to provide the username password here. While doing this, we can go ahead here. Orange HRM. Okay, I'll take the Orange HRM URL. And this is my file, login file. Okay, and we need to modify this username passwords, right? Now I'm going to here. You can see placeholder is there and name it is there, and I'll take the name locator. Okay, this is my locator. I'm copying this locator and I'm keeping here. Shit. Okay, and then we need to use the password as well. Name got password. Okay, copying that password and keeping here. Okay, and then finally we need to use for login. This is basically it is not there, and then I will use for text format. Star. Okay, my XPath it is. Okay, my XPath it is there. Okay, all are filling and clicking. Okay, we are able to do this one. Okay, now we need to go ahead here. My environment location. This is my admin. Okay, admin I'm passing, and admin 123. This will pass for admin 123. Okay. Now after that, what we need to do, and directly we need to run and see whether it is working or not. Meanwhile, we need to pass that username password into login spec location here. Okay. Now I'm going to make it here. Save. Okay. Now I'm saving. Now you can see here we are able to done, right? Now this particular one I'm commenting and commenting. And now again I'm running for npm test run. Okay. Now it is taking run. Two test cases and two runners. See, first test case got passed and second test case, it is headless mode. Two got passed. Now again I'm going to ask the same thing to ChatGPT. I want to run headed mode. To run, see now it is provided for headed mode command. Okay, now I'm copying this command and I'm pasting here. Enter. So this time we are going to see for the browsers. See two browsers. One, two. Two browser, two browsers it is provided, right? Two browsers it is showed and it is passed, right? Like this we can able to do it. Okay. And what are the things you want, you can ask to ChatGPT. ChatGPT will provide you for everything. In case if you want to change in the script location, like this script basically it will run into pipelines. Okay, pipeline times you can able to use it, and you can copy this one and you can go to package and see here already one it is there and here already npx player headed. Okay, automatically can able to do. Okay, and in case in updating third option, it is provided for multiple option. First option this one, and second option is script location, and third option is playwright config location. Okay, this is the one he can use for in your third option. Okay, third option is basically playwright config. You can see, right, users location we have used browser name. In the same place we need to create headless as a false. Before Chrome browser we can able to use false. Okay, headless already we made it as a true, then I'll make it as false. Okay, now if you make the false, and if I go ahead, I'm going to remove now my. Now see, when it previous it is true, now I make it as a false, then automatically it is showing for opening the browser. Okay, headed mode. Okay, this is the simplest way. Okay, what are the things you want? You can able to ask to ChatGPT. ChatGPT will give you some code and copy paste in case if you are facing something issue and you need to ask to re again and automatically it will fix it. Okay, these are the things. Okay, and one more thing you have to remember: if you log in right, if you log in into the ChatGPT, the history will be presented. Once the get the history, whenever you want, you can click and see that. Okay, this is the free version which I'm going to show. It's not a paid version. If you want paid version also, it is there. ChatGPT having paid versions. Okay, you can click and see sign up. Once you sign up, you can able to see all the kind of paid versions also, and there you can pay and use it. In case if you don't know what command you want to run, that moment you can able to attachment, it is there. You can click for attachment. So once you log in, automatically you can see the attachment. Okay, you can upload any screenshot. Okay, any screenshot you can add, and you can ask to what exactly it need to do. Okay, if you provide that, automatically it will provide. some code related to that. Okay, but you need to ask that what exactly you want from that particular chat GPT. Then only it will give you for perfect result. Okay, this is completely about chat GPT. Okay, and next session I will show you for cursor also. The cursor also will work as expected. Okay, this is the co-pilot. Okay, co-pilot also like a one kind of operation. That this also I'll show you in the separate video. Okay, why means because I can show you in the same place. Okay, the people, some people's wants chat GPT information. Some people are ping me in the personal in the WhatsApp and they're asking like, can you make one AI automation for specific tool like a chat GPT or Copilot or some any other tool like that. Because of that, I'm making for one chat GPT complete one automation how you can able to reduce your work. Okay, this is the one. And second, Copilot also how you can able to reduce. I'll show you that as well. Okay. Thank you for watching and please do subscribe and share to your friends and colleagues. Thank you.